What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is the Living in Grand Junction, Colorado. So California Dreamin'. I think that song came out in the 60s or the 70s. It used to mean something a little bit different back then. I think today, for a lot of our clients that are reaching out to us from California, they're dreaming about getting out. Get me out of here! Heading out here to these gorgeous surroundings here in Grand Junction, but from someone who's done it himself just south of 20 years ago, let me give you an insider's perspective on if there's anything that you might regret heading out here to Grand Junction from California. I'm going to go over 5 things, give you a bonus one too to think about, and we're going to do it right now. What is going on, everybody? I'm Robert Hayes, and along with my wife Christie, we are the Hayes Home Group right here in gorgeous Grand Junction, Colorado. Hey, if this is your very first time to this channel and you just want to know absolutely everything about what it's like to work, live, play, eat, sleep, and what life is like coming from California, moving here to Grand Junction, make sure you hit subscribe, tap the bell so you're notified every single time we post a new video. We're literally getting reach outs every day from folks looking to move out this way, and we absolutely love it. So if that's you, or you're thinking about heading out here from California and you have questions, reach out any way that you know how. That information popping up below. Give us a phone call, shoot us a text, send us an email, even send the carrier pigeon. We've got your back days, nights, weekends when moving here to Grand Junction. Hey, if you're returning back, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. So another gorgeous early February day here in Grand Junction, Colorado. More sunny days than Florida. And from California, know this, we have just as many sunny days as Southern California right here in gorgeous Grand Junction. I'm wearing like a teal colored, I don't know what color this is, blue, teal. It's like 50 degrees. It's the Cabo kind of long sleeve shirt. Yeah, there's people that are walking around in, winter coats with the fur, hoodie. I just don't need it. It's a gorgeous day. We're here at the Lunch Loops, world famous Lunch Loops mountain biking trail. Look at these gorgeous surroundings here. It extends into the National Monument, all the world-class mountain biking trails, outdoor, activities, that lifestyle, if that's what you're looking for. But I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about some things that you might want to consider before you're heading out from California here to Grand Junction. And the first thing that I want to talk to you about is the housing cost. Yes, the average housing cost in California, I think, is just south of $1 million, right? So if you're coming from one of those locations where that's the average home price or median home price, you're certainly going to enjoy the home prices here in Grand Junction. Median home price of about $375. But if you're coming from, let's say, a Sacramento or a Bakersfield, kind of the, the central part of California, I think your median home price is maybe a hair above that. So if you're coming out here thinking you're going to get, a 3-bed, 2-bath for $205,000, that's just not going to happen. Again, median's about $375. So I don't want you to come here from one of those locations where you're already at that median home price and thinking you're just going to get a screaming deal. Now, if you're from the OC, Orange County, the Bay Area, San Diego, obviously you're going to save a ton of money moving out here as far as real estate cost. And then, of course, our property taxes are the 3rd lowest in the country, so you're going to enjoy that as well. The second thing that I wanted to bring up to you is the temperature. It's not good or bad, it's just different, right? You're in California, it's like, 78 every single day of the dang year, and maybe you love that. You don't want to have the 4 seasons, which you're absolutely going to get here in Grand Junction. You're going to get all 4 seasons. Again, it's February, I don't know, 3rd or 5th or something like that. as I'm shooting this video, and it's a gorgeous day. It's again high of 50, not too darn bad for, you know, Colorado. We're on the western slope, so we're more high desert. We're only about 4,500 feet, but you're gonna get all 4 seasons. I think you guys had a bunch of rain this year, so I guess it wasn't 77, 78 every single day so far this fall and winter. But yes, you're going to get the fall colors. You're going to get the cold winters, December to about February. But the golf is year-round, because you can tell, as I've said a number of times, you get the scenery snow, but the roads, golf courses for the most part, are going to be open year-round. But going into spring, it starts to get, you know, March, April, you'll get into the mid-high 70s. And then May, June, July, August, September, you're in the 80s and 90s for that entire time. So that's where you're going to see probably the most similarity weather-wise of what you're used to there in California. But if you're not into 4 seasons, you're probably not going to love Grand Junction, because you will get all 4. So this over here is actually a newly constructed little bike park that they put in, I think a couple of summers ago. So I'm pretty sure you can ride it now. I see tire tracks through here, got a little snow cover on a couple of the hills, but that's right here in just off the parking lot of the Lunch Loops mountain biking trail that goes again all the way off in the distance, in and around, up on top of the monument. Pretty cool stuff. Now, if you guys wouldn't mind, hit that like button before we move on to the next one. It takes a little bit of effort to put these videos together, so as much as we can get the YouTube algorithm to work for the content to be in front of a lot more folks, we'd sure appreciate it. Okay, so it's obvious, you guys know, it's a smaller city here in Grand Junction, about 68,000 people, and you might be coming from, like where I came from, Orange County. Shoot, millions of people out there, so it's not a good or a bad thing. It's just different, and it took me probably 2-3 weeks to really kind of adjust to that difference of population, being from again Orange County and coming here to Grand Junction. But we've got everything you need, all the amenities. We've got all the big box stores, we've got a mall, we've got Sam's Club, I mean, a ton of restaurants, so everything that you need. But it will be somewhat of an adjustment. It reminds me of a client, Jeff and Lori. He was actually a giant Dodgers fan, so probably the one thing that I kind of missed for maybe a year, and then I got over it. I'm a huge LA Kings fan. I did a video about why that is. I grew up about 3 doors down from some folks who knew one of the Hall of Famers on the Los Angeles Kings, so I met him a bunch of times. So I used to go to back then it was called the Fabulous Forum, go watch a Kings game when beers were actually $5 instead of $64, and you can get in pretty good seats for, you know, $25. So now I guess I don't miss it all that much. Jeff doesn't either, because, you know, to get a decent seat, it's $100 just to get in, and then, like I said, a beer's $50. So I don't miss the whole major league sports thing. I know you guys got the, you know, still got the Clippers, the Lakers, you got the Kings, you got the Angels, the Dodgers. So if you're a sports fan, we don't have a major league sports team here. From an overarching view, obviously California is a blue state. Colorado's considered kind of purplish, I guess. But I'll put a map up too. On the west side and the east side of Denver, which is the major population center, obviously, of Colorado, it's all red. So Mesa County, where Grand Junction is, we're definitely a red county. I think we were, just south of 70% conservative in the last few elections. So, and maybe you're thinking, that's what I'm trying to do. I want to get out of California for that very reason. But obviously the folks here, you could never tell what side of the aisle they're on, or maybe what their political affiliation is. It just doesn't matter here. But if that's a big deal for you, just know we're definitely more of a conservative county here in Grand Junction. Last but not least, the obvious one, we don't have a beach here. We're in Colorado, duh, right? But if that's a big deal for you, you're living on the coast, you go to the beach all the time. You can go to Highline Lake. It's 20 minutes down the way, just out there in Loma, Fruta Loma area. And it's a mile-long lake. You can go boating out there, kayaking, paddleboarding. They've got a beach setting there. So on a, you know, July day when it's 97 degrees and you want to go hang out by the water on their little beach setting there, you can do that. But, you know, if you're going to the beach twice a week, maybe you'll miss that. Maybe that's a big deal, maybe not. The bonus reason, if you love traffic, don't come out here to Grand Junction. We don't have any. Our average commute time is about 14 minutes. So, yeah, you're not going to have any trouble getting out of town even. Not even just in town, but we've had some folks that came out from Denver because the traffic jam getting up to the resorts coming westbound on Interstate 70 to get into the Vales and the Breckenridge and all those sorts of things, it's just jammed on the interstate. You go to those resorts going east from Grand Junction, it's a breeze. You don't have any traffic at all. And then of course we have the local skiing, if that's what you like to do in California, do the Big Bear skiing, Mammoth. We have Powderhorn Ski Resort, 40 minutes away. It's a breeze, no mountain driving at all. There you go. Some things to consider if you're coming out from California, heading out here to gorgeous Grand Junction. Again, guys, as much as we love doing these videos, we'd love nothing more than to absolutely crush your real estate goals and moving out this way. So that information popping back up below, reach out any way that you know how. Give us a phone call, shoot us a text, send us an email, even send the carrier pigeon to fly over that gorgeous monument. We've got your back days, nights, weekends when moving here to Grand Junction. Until the next video, we'll catch you later.